Japan's ruling coalition is poised to lose its majority in the upper house, according to exit polls released after today's election. The exit polls predict a major setback for Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba's coalition. The Liberal Democratic Party and its partner Komeito needed at least 50 seats to maintain control of the 248-member chamber, but public broadcaster NHK projects they will secure only between 32 and 51 seats. Other broadcasters forecast even lower gains. This follows the coalition's worst lower house performance in 15 years last October, further weakening Ishiba's grip on power and leaving his government increasingly vulnerable to internal rebellion and no-confidence motions. Key issues driving voter discontent include rising living costs, particularly a spike in rice prices, and the ruling party's opposition to a consumption tax cut. Opposition parties campaigning on tax relief and tougher immigration controls are predicted to make significant gains. The populist right-wing Sanseitou Party, which promotes a Japanese-first platform, is forecast to grow from just 1 seat to as many as 15. With a crucial tariff deadline with the United States looming on August 1st, the election results may usher in a new period of political turmoil in the world's fourth largest economy. Now we're joined by Dr. Satoru Nagao. He's a fellow at Hudson Institute, joining us live from Tokyo. Thank you, Doctor, for joining us today. Now, what are the potential domestic as well as international consequences if Prime Minister Ishiba's coalition loses its upper house majority?
Yes, this is serious for the ruling party because the ruling party has already lost the majority in the lower house. Now in the upper house elections, the ruling party will lose the majority in the both lower house and the upper house. So that's why any law they try to make. Of course, the opposition party is strong power and the ruling party need to concede. And especially can Ishiba continue their prime minister status is controversial. View from the character, it is expected that he wants to continue eagerly. But at the same time, in the Liberal Democratic Party, which is the current ruling party who supports Ishiba, will not follow him, my people will expect. The problem is who could be the alternative candidate in the ruling party. That is another controversial point because, of course, there are some candidates, but there is a limited number who raise their hand because the current situation of the ruling party is very tough. So, under such kind of situation, it is expected that lack of leadership will come in Japan. In this case, negotiation with the United States about tariff or the rising the defense budget because of the U.S. request or because of the China's provocation. So these are the very big matters. Strong leadership is needed, but lack of the leadership is reality. That is very serious, not only for the ruling party, but also Japan itself.
And Doctor, how might the rise of right-wing populist parties like Sanseitou reshape Japan's political landscape now and influence its approach to immigration, trade, and foreign policy?
Opposition party, especially the right-wing opposition party, got popularity. That is true. But at the same time, this opposition party, right-wing opposition party, got only some part of the parliament. They cannot get the majority in the parliament. So that's why their influence is still limited, even if far larger than the last election. So under such kind of situation, what happened is popularity in the ruling party, Liberal Democratic Party, is declining, and the popularity of the opposition party and conservative or right-wing opposition party is getting popularity means that some certain number of the people shift their vote for the ruling party from ruling party, the Liberal Democrat Party, to the other opposition party, right-wing opposition party. So that's why the indeed, the voter who supports the right or middle right is the same. But which party won the election is different. So they want to, this voter who want to change their stance, want to express complaint towards the Liberal Democratic Party, current ruling party. And because of this, they vote for the opposition party, which is right-wing opposition party, not left-wing. So indeed, voters are same. Which party they vote is different. So view from this, situation in Japan is affected by this result, yes, but at the same time, same voter has the same opinion and they vote which party, only this party is different. So on limited influence towards the policy, I believe. Thank you.
And Doctor, what internal challenges could Prime Minister Ishiba face within his own party following these election results?
Under the current Prime Minister Ishiba, the 3 elections the LDP lost. First one is lower house election last autumn, 2024. And the next one is election in the local parliament of the Tokyo, capital city, and now upper house election. So all 3 elections, Prime Minister Ishiba lost, and there is no victory in the election under him. This means that view from the ruling party, member of parliament in the ruling party, Liberal Democratic Party, he is not assured their job. Because winning election means that giving the job for the member of parliament, politicians. So that's why under him, in the near future, they will lose their job. So that's why there is a possibility, high possibility that many Liberal Democratic Party member of parliament will not support him. The problem is the other candidates. So if there's someone who raises a hand, and this guy is a little bit popular than the Ishiba, of course, that candidate will win and in the election in the Liberal Democratic Party. But because of the tough situation, opposition party have more power in the parliament, the national diet, and under such kind of situation, indeed, this is a tough job, and many members of parliament in the Liberal Democratic Party hesitate to raise hand to be the leader of the party. That is a concerning point, I think.
Thank you very much, Dr. Satoru Nagao, for joining us today and sharing your insight as a fellow in Hudson Institute, joining us live from Japan. Now we move on to our next news. In a